Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we have an old Western Digital external disk drive, 3.5 inches. This is a really old one, recovered from the grave. But this is the customer's disk that he wants to recover some files from it. And what he told me is that he plugs the disk and the disk powers up, but there's no reaction to the computer. The disk is not being able to being detected by the computer. So let's see. We have the original power supply here. It's a 12 volts 2 amps power supply. I have already plugged the supply to the AC, so let's measure the power supply. This will be a short video because I've already know what's the problem with the disk, but I want to show you that sometimes it's a misconception. Even if the power supply actually measures good, there is a problem with the power supply. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So we plug the power supply to the AC, we measure it with the multimeter, and let's see. And we see 12 volts output on the power supply, DC. Okay, so a normal person would say, okay, the power supply is good, so let's plug the disk. So let's power up the disk. And you can see the disk powers up. So we plug the USB cable to the disk. And nothing happens. So you would say the disk has a problem. There is a faulty disk here, so we have to recover the disk, fix the disk, because there is a problem with the disk. But let's try another solution. Let's power up the disk with our bench power supply. Let's switch to 12 volts. All right, so I will plug my external power supply here. I will plug the USB cable. And I can already hear the disk powers up. Yes, and I can see the disk is recognized as a device. Okay, there is another problem with the disk, with the partition of the drive, but the disk is recognized normally. So this is a problem of the disk, not the disk itself, it's a problem of the power supply. That's what I want to show you today. It was a short video. It's a common issue on many devices. The first thing you have to check is the power supply with another power supply to be sure that it's not a problem of the power source, not the device itself. So thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.